in the bottom. So much better.
All right, well, shit. Earlier in the game, we talked about those guys going fishing. It's time to talk about those guys that's on the field handling business this week that matters. Let's go ahead and get into the playoffs presented by the Show Me the Money in the top of it, fantasy football show. All right, let's get into this playoff bracket right now. Let's talk about the teams that's really handling business on the field that count this week. Uh, let's jump into that 5 and that 4 matchup. We got North Dallas, Texas going against the Hoe Whisperers. North Dallas is coming in at 8-6, and the Hoe Whisperers 9-5. What a good year coming back in the league. Had to take off a year for some personal things. Came right back and got right back to business like he did last year. I mean, the year before, I think he finished 9-5. Shout out to the Hoe Whisperer. This is going to be a very intriguing. It's strong. It's gonna be a strong matchup. Right now the Hope Whisperer is projected to get 150 points. North Dallas is projected to get 139 points. I'm gonna go ahead and go around to you guys. I want to see who you got in this. We got Bijan Robinson with 24 points for the Whole Whisperer, 20 points for Joe Burrow. Puka got 20.9. He got Pollard with 19. That's a deadlift. That's a 20 point folk piece, right? It's 80 points. 80 plus points right there. And then North Dallas got Jack for 24. Got 19 for Kamara. Swift 16. Myers, Vegas 14. Westbrook, Conklin, Cooper. The thing about the old Whisper, they kind of deep. Uh, Twin.
Yeah.
Who you got in this game right here? This is a playoff game. This is one of your labor mates. You know what I'm saying? Going against the Protect Division. Who you got in this game?
Man, I'm gonna go with Rilo, man.
304.
Yeah.
What edges you giving them to? I mean, what's your thing? Who you think gonna go off?
Man, I think probably Bijan. It's either between him and Puka.
Puka going against San Francisco. Bijan got Vegas. Banks, who you got?
Man, on this one right here, this is a great matchup. Yeah, I mean, it really is. This is one of those matchups that you would normally think that you would see later on in the playoffs, but we getting in like the first week of the playoffs, So, but I think that like you were just touching on at the end when you were speaking on the matchup, when you was bringing giving the preview on it, that Rollo is deep, and I'm going with Rollo on this matchup. I think he just got too many horses in the race,
That's moving fast, right?
Yeah, and I think it's gonna be a little too much for North this week.
Well, I ain't gonna fuck around with y'all, man. I think it's gonna be a clean sweep. I like Rollo's players matchups more than I do North Dallas. And quiet as kept, if you look a little bit at North Dallas, they kind of wounded. You know what I'm saying? It's not really looking like it was really earlier in the year.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know, and they kind of stumbling coming into the playoffs. That is not a good matchup right now to get matched up with Rollo for North Dallas.
That hurt them a lot.
Yeah, no, it absolutely did. All right, let's go ahead and move on to this matchup right here. We got Cash going against Twin. Cash has found himself stumbling in the playoffs off a 4-game losing streak. The projection is 145 to 147, so that's pretty much a wash. The thing about this is Cash is dangerous. I mean, you got a wounded warrior, a
He
wounded
beat me
savage, a
this year too.
beast that's coming off 4 games losing. I mean, you never know when they've had enough. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? And they
yeah,
strike.
yeah.
It's hard to say they're gonna have a 5 game losing streak. I mean, but I mean, if we get into the players, Twin got Josh that got a 21.8. You got Brian Robinson with a 20. Tracy with a 16, which that's really a 20. He haven't showed me any difference since he took over as the lead back.
Right,
Got Neighbors now that may be up for question.
right,
Uh, Watson, you know, he been showing up here lately. Kittle and Sutton, they solid. You know what I'm saying? They especially Sutton. Sutton has shown himself to be steady and consistent and and really really active on the field and productive more so than anything. You know what I'm saying? Cash come back with Hubbard with a 22, and then you got 18 from Montgomery. That's solid 20. I know what that is. Mooney and Waddle and Ferg. Ferg a 10, I'm gonna say Ferg cool. Cool, that's cool. That's about an 8 to 14, 20. You know what I'm saying? Taylor with the 16, Purdy with the 19. That's kind of up for suspect, up for discussion. I don't, Twin.
yeah.
I know you feel like you're gonna win. Go ahead and let the people know, what you got going on over
Okay,
there.
well,
I'm gonna go ahead and
this
mark
right.
you down for yourself. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying,
well,
man?
on this one, I really feel I'm gonna win for the simple fact that I have to get my coaching and my GM. I have to, up that ante. You know what I mean? So, like, he beat me the first. He beat me in the regular season.
Mm.
So, but I really have to put this shit together. I got to make sure I got to make all the right moves and and put all the right players in the position on the field so I can get the maximum amount of points. You
You
know,
look like you got him in there. I'm looking at your shit.
I'm
I
trying to.
mean,
I'm
I
trying to.
don't
I
see
put him
what
in
I
there.
don't I don't I don't see what you would change anything from quarterback to flex. I don't see what you could swap out or would want to swap out.
No, I'm still trying to get one more player.
Right.
So if I get that player,
To
then I
put in the
think
starting
I think,
lineup,
huh?
to put in the starting lineup,
Yeah, I
you
need one
mean
more player.
defensively, right? Or
No,
special team.
special teams.
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the top from quarterback to flex. I'm talking about the top skill position.
With from quarterback to flex, I'm all in double digits.
Yeah, I know you. That's what I'm saying. You pretty much you locked. Ain't no pretty much like you locked. That shit said.
Yeah.
Who you got in this, Banks?
Yeah, man, and this is I mean, this is a tough call, man, because in this matchup, you know, you got, man, you got some, like just last week, uh, you was naming off all of the 20 packs that Cash had last week. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Like he got some players on his team that can roll out and that can just play big for him. So uh, but Twin is something magical that he been doing this year with his team, with the players that he been putting in. So you got to ask yourself, is it magical ride over for Twin right now? And then Cash is, he's on his losing streak that he's on. Does it continue? So on this one right here, I mean, like I say, it's a tough matchup, but I'm gonna go with Twin on this one right here. I think that he gonna have the players that are hungrier right now Uh, you got players that's trying to prove themselves still, like Tracy, like Neighbors, I think that they season might seem like it's over on paper, but it's not over for with what they got to still prove out on the field. And
Absolutely. Absolutely.
we got those type of players out there. So yeah, I'm going with Twins
I appreciate it, Big Banks.
already.
Uh, when I look at these head-to-head matchups, I kind of try to ask myself, who's gonna have a better performance and go up and down. And I mean, I could I could see where one team could win 3 or 4 matchups, and the other team could win 3 and kind of counter.
It's almost a toss up.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. I'm looking at the bottom down there in the kicking, and I'm like, I could probably make up some shit down there. Both of y'all got solid defenses, but I think San Francisco could get chopped up by the Rams. They have before. Yeah, it ain't like they haven't before. Uh, I think Pittsburgh might have a better game at Philly, but that remains to be seen. I'm gonna go ahead and cast my vote and make this shit unanimous, man. You know what I mean? Mac Twin for the win. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Okay, so we're gonna move into our 2 and 7 positions. First and third against Juice.
Mm.
This would be a matchup they will be talking shit about. Long live Timo.
long live Timo.
Yeah, man. I know they have conversations about this. Especially in the chat, man. We already know how Mo would do it. We got Mo Money slid in at 7-7. They thought they had dirt on him, man, but you know what I mean. He wasn't done yet, not so fast. Had enough points. All he had to do was match niggas in the win total, and he was in, and he in. He's going against Juice. I mean, early projections they got Juice favored. It's 133 to 128. I don't know why I get the feeling somebody gonna score way more than both of those scores.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it shake out. Mo got Daniels 22, Gibbs 19. Then he got a little lotion. They got Charbonnet 8. Is Walker back?
I don't.
Anybody got anything on that?
You mean Walker the third?
Yeah, he must be back. They got him projected to come back, or
Let me check that right quick.
what? Because that seemed kind of low, considering nigga had a 45, a 4.5, like Jordan. They got him questionable. They do have him questionable. They got him weak to projected to get 19 this week.
Okay.
And
Well,
so, it's up. It's negotiable. We don't know if for sure that he gonna play or not, but we do see that Charbonnet is an 8.4, Reed 11, Valdez 9, Njoku 12. I mean, if you running the double tight, we don't know what Mo would run. I don't know if this would be the case, if this would be the lineup he took out there, but that's they got Bigsby 13, Johnson, Thielen, Stevenson. Oh, Stevenson most definitely need to be in there. No, you don't need the double flex.
nah,
Odd, he need to double flex. He need to put Stevenson in there. He need to run a 3 running back set. Even if he don't put Charbonnet in there, he might need to put Bigsby in there. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. Long live Timo, man.
Long live
First and
Timo.
third business. Twin, who you got winning this? Oh, my bad. I'm so caught up, man. A partner, man. Yeah. Juice, yeah. Let me get Juice numbers. My bad. We got Chase 22, Then he got 15 with Addison, Zay Flowers, another 15, Trav 13, and Stafford a 15. So a lot of little solid shit going on. Warren with a 9-9. You know what I'm saying? You know, Warren might do something, he might not. They got Gus with a 12. But he don't even really acting like he fucking with Gus. So I don't know if he gonna put Gus in or not. At 12, I think the scene kind of inflated a little bit. I ain't really seen nothing out of Gus. You know, Chargers ain't really been running the ball since, you know what I mean, JK got hurt, which is fucking off Cash.
But they using Karen Williams though. Kyron
Huh?
Williams. Don't Kyron Williams play for the Rams?
No, he talking about the
I'm talking about the
Chargers.
Chargers.
Oh, the Charge. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Chargers. Since JK got hurt, Gus ain't really took over. I hope he let that young nigga get the job, but neither here nor there. Um, Twin, who you got? Who you got? Who you taking in this first and third versus Juice?
I'm gonna take Juice.
Take a Juice.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Juice.
Who you taking, Banks?
Man, you know what's Stevenson projection this week?
16.3.
Okay,
He got Thielen with a 12. I would damn sure put Thielen in over Valdez Scanlon.
I'm thinking that he gonna put Stevenson in there over Charbonnet. So
Okay.
that's gonna jump the projection by almost 10 points, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, 8 points.
8 points.
8.
So
Put it
so
up by 9.
okay, so then they're gonna be right by the tight end, right?
Yeah, as far as projection go.
Yeah, as far
But
as
he can put what you call in over he can put Thielen in over Scanlon and he'll be projected higher.
okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to upset on this one. I'm gonna go both.
I don't know if it I guess it would by the record it'd be an upset. Okay.
Yeah, I mean he got the best record in his division, second best record in the league, 10-4.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
be an upset.
yeah. I guess you could call it an upset. I ain't gonna waste too much of y'all time with this, man. I'm gonna take the first and the third. Long live Timo.
Long live
Uh
Timo.
I feel like the commissioner is gonna make the right um moves,
Yeah.
personnel moves. I feel like the commission gonna make the right personnel moves, and they gonna have more than Juice has. Juice won, and he finished strong. Cause Chase blew up. If
Mm.
Chase would have had a regular 27-point game, uh, it'd have been a different outcome. If he would have scored that last touchdown, would have been a different outcome. But you know that they still would have been in the playoffs. All I'm saying is that, you know what I'm saying, like, given that same situation playing against first and third, I think first and third gonna come out with the win. So yeah, that will make that pretty much uh 2-1. Yeah, you don't want to juice twin. So that's the only difference that we have so far. As far as who us picking the team. Um, let's go ahead and get into this last. This is the 1 versus the 8, 7-7 Supreme of the Rolex division, going against 11-3, 1-3 Team LAV, also of the Rolex division. So this is Rolex on Rolex crime right here. Um, Supreme comes in with an early projection of one. It's pretty much solid. This is pretty much gonna be the projection somewhat around here. It's gonna be 145 Supreme, 45.8 to 145.1 Team LAV. Hurts comes in at a 20. He got Aaron Jones at 19. Isaac Garendo has a 17.8. That's a cool little find. Jefferson has a 19.
Mm.
Then you got Marvin Harrison with a 12, Hunter Henry with 11, Chubb with a 9.6, You can even get it to Roquan with an 8.9.
Mm.
I mean, the team is stacked. They call him the boogeyman. They call him the Big Bad Supreme. Uh, I've heard that name said about him. Uh, I'm looking at the bench. If Garendo don't play, he'll find somebody to put in. Team LAV comes in with 15.9 at quarterback for Cadillac Williams. He has Henry with a 29.3. Vidal with a 10.8. These are early projections. Adams with a 17, 16 for Wilson, 15 for Bowers. Big Bowers with a 15. Okay. Odunze with a 12.6. I'm gonna go ahead and get it to you guys real quick. Who y'all think gonna win? Let me go ahead and go to Banks. Let me go to you, Banks. Let me go to you first. Who you think is gonna win this matchup? And tell me some. Tell
Who,
us why. Tell us why you think that.
who you got at tight end?
Bowers,
Okay, and he got a 15.
15. Yeah.
15. You got you got
I hope O'Connell play.
you got you got Bowers with a 15. You got a 16 and a 17 from your wide receivers, right?
Yeah.
You got a 20 from Henry.
23.9. Yeah.
That that's his projection, 23.9.
Yeah.
God damn. Uh, 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 and what is Baker's?
He projected to get a 15.6.
Oh, 15. They got Baker on the
Yeah.
low end this week. Okay, okay,
Mm.
okay. Now, and on the flip side of it, Supreme, I heard it just sounded like he was just loaded, like every position. You was just at the top of the list. You were saying 22, 19, another 18 or something like that. You were just going off. So he got very high top end projection on his players. Yeah, I mean, this is a big matchup. You have two explosive teams. Even though Supreme is the eighth seed, I mean, his team is one of the most explosive teams in the league. And at any given time, his team can just go off. He has a very top heavy team. With players like Hertz. Uh, um, uh, with players like what's that receiver he got?
Who AJ?
Yeah, no, he got
Jefferson.
Jefferson. He got Justin Jefferson.
Justin.
He got yeah. So he got Justin Jefferson. He got Jalen Hurts. He got Jones at running back. Uh, uh, like these are all like top heavy players. Like they be averaging like 18, 19 and up. You know,
Right.
you
And
know.
that's a good stack too, because you get all the receiver, not all the receiver, but you get the main receiver and the main running back stats.
Yeah, yeah. They're and then you got one of those quarterbacks that that's unlike no other quarterback in the league that he's the goal line runner in for his team. So I mean he's gonna always build up points like that because that's the kind of team that he got. So Supreme got a nice like top heavy squad. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going to always keep him in the games. And if he have them other guys that's on his squad go off too, then that's when you could be in trouble. Now you flip it on the other side for Team LAV. TMLAV, they don't have like a lot of like top heavy guys. They have like really, like one maybe two top heavy guys. And talking about everybody know talking about Henry, and you might can throw Baker in there. So besides that, he got a lot of people that that's nice players. I mean, and and they can put up nice projections. But this week, I think that with the way that the Jets played last week, they showed that they're going to be kind of maybe pass heavy with Hall maybe being out. So that's going to benefit the receivers of the Jets. I think that Brock Bowers is going to be looking to bounce back from the week that he had last week with just I think he had like a 10. Then he's going to be looking to really bounce back from that week right there. And I think Baker, they have him projected as a 15. I think that's going to be a mistake, and he's going to explode and go over 20. So for all of those reasons right there, I'm going to be picking Team LAV this week.
I'm piggybacking off of everything that Banks just said.
Really.
So you feel the same, okay?
I do.
So you feel the same way that I do. Okay, then what I'm gonna say, man. Yeah, my projection probably lower than that. I think Kelly, for some odd reason, is 0.3 higher than Baker. And I'm not set on starting the running back. Um, we'll see. I'm really unsure about starting Odunze. Um, usually once he have a good game, he followed it up with a bad game. Uh, but that's all up to the quarterback, man. If the quarterback would throw the nigga the ball more often, it'd be different results. But that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna stick to the game. We just got to get it done. We got to get it did. This is a job that's before us. Uh, it's very different than all the other jobs that we had lined up before us this year. This one means more than any game we had played this year. Them players know. They know this. Henry's fresh. Don't be surprised if we run the double RB. The first team probably I think to run it this year. Don't be surprised if we run a double RB. I expect Bowers to have a great game against Vegas. I expect, Aaron Rodgers to be as arrogant as he is, and I mean, respectfully, to continue to try to add to his stats. The man is going to be retiring at some point. We don't know if it's this year, after this year, or next year. But we know that, he got the type of stats that and qualifications that, could get him in the Hall of Fame. He want the numbers to look as best as he can make them. I would assume. There ain't got nothing else to play for but his stats. To him and improve as a quarterback to see if he want to do this shit again. So I anticipate getting all the good money, from the receivers. I anticipate Wilson and Adams doing like they did earlier this season and getting in the touchdown, getting in the end zone together. You know what
Right.
I mean? That's what I really need. I've got the memo on their desk, on their door. Every place they go, it's a tag that say, "Hey, man, y'all both need to get in the end zone together." Uh, um, should we choose to run the double RB? Um, I'm hoping that he'll get 4 or 5 good little passes and he makes something of it. Maybe get in the end zone. Henry gonna do what Henry do. And if that happens the way we anticipate, we got the defensive players and special teams, and we'll see what the Cowboys do. Um, we just got to get it done. And we're going to, I mean, what else y'all going to say? Well, I'm not going to get it done. Of course, I'm not going to say that. Uh, this is a game. We lost to Supreme earlier. They contribute to our only division loss. We have a chance to redeem ourselves. I surely feel those guys are gonna get it done, because that's what we coach them to do, and that's what we do. Uh, Shout out to that team. Shout out to Supreme. my label mate. You know, I'm really proud of all my label mates that made it to the playoff, and you know, even the ones that finished out with a, a non-losing record. You know, 7-7. They had a lot to say about the Rolex division. I see a lot of great things and a lot of promise and heart for those guys in the division that didn't make the playoffs but did finish 7-7. We salute those guys. But that's our time at this LA at the top of it. That's LAV. You know, I'm taking me for the WIN. Got TNT. We got Twin in the motherfucking building. We got them kids of mine in the building. I'd like to say thank you, gentlemen, for fucking with me, for getting down with me, taking your time, staying up with me, doing this shit with me over and over again this year. We finished the whole season, you know, together. This is how we finished out, me and you, Banks. We never missed a beat. I love you, my heart. You know you my heart, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate you coming in and holding this shit down for me, man. You know, I know it might have been a lot of times you had shit going on or whatever it is, but no matter what it was, if it was a little bit later or you know, whatever it was, you was here every Tuesday. I appreciate that. Mac Twin, you came in the motherfucking building and you've been consistent. You know, I know what you got going on. I just appreciate you, P. Thank you for being here with me, man. It's a great year with you guys. Uh, one love, man.
Hey,
One
thank you.
love for
Hey,
the
thank you for
LAV.
having me, Face, man. It's a pleasure and an honor, man, to sit amongst you and Big Banks, man.
100. We out, baby.
100.
It was a beautiful season, man. We had a wonderful time. I appreciate you, gentlemen, man. I really do, man. Much love to both of y'all, man. Same, man. I'm proud that I came along and joined y'all league. You know, it was a great season. I didn't shake out like I wanted it to at the end of the season, but I had a great time this year and a great time doing the show. See y'all next season. We'll see y'all next week, but y'all know, see y'all next season.
Yeah, we
Right.
most definitely be back next week. And shout out to the franchise owners, man. Shout out to all the guys in the chat. Shout out to all the guys that helped make this league what it is. One love. We out.
Top is so much better than the bottom. So much better.